everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Adventuring Spiders. Welcome back, everybody. On today's episode, it is day 2 in Hanoi, and the first thing we're doing today is walking down the rail line in the middle of Hanoi, because every day a train comes through here and people set up shops and then they have to put everything away when the trains come. So just a little further in the distance there is the area where a lot of the shops are. We're going to take a walk down there. Hopefully the train doesn't come right away, at least, and we'll see what happens. There are Vespas everywhere in this city, and if you ever wondered what a Vietnamese chop shop looks like, they are disassembling all of these bikes here, taking them apart, cleaning them, and repainting them right on the street. Look at that. There's the paint shack. There's all kinds of stuff going on here, so very interesting. Never a dull moment. Typical Vietnam street here. Busy shops, Vespas, restaurants, traffic, craziness. I'm loving every minute of it. Here's one of the first full markets we've seen. I haven't seen very many of these. There's ones that sell little bits of things, but this one's kind of got a full selection of vegetables and meat. Alright, you guys, here's a little fish market. Got some clams, got some different kinds of fish, got tilapia in there, and we got some snakeheads right there. Very cool. This is a very interesting thing we've noticed here about Vietnam, is each street seems to have a theme. This one is Fan Street. There are 6 stores in a row that all sell fans. I just find it so interesting. And we were just on another street where the entire street sold backpacks and luggage. Oh, I was wrong. Here's 3 or 4 more fan shops. So yes, definitely Fan Street. All right, here we are. This is Railway Street. And as you can see how close all of these shops and seats are to the train. Train comes today at 11:45, so we're gonna wait for it to come. All right, we just sat down here on Train Street, and we are gonna have ourselves a beer and wait for the train to come. There we are, and you can see how close we are to the track here. We just got the bell here that the train is coming, so they're moving all the chairs back, setting the tables back, asking us to move back just a little bit, probably about a foot. No, I am crazy. Here we are on Flower Row. Like I said, streets with different themes. It's flower streets. Some beautiful orchids here. Look at these. Absolutely unbelievable. All right, this is our stop for the afternoon here in Hanoi. Day 2. This is the Hanoi Women's Museum. We're gonna go check it out, and hopefully this building is air conditioned. That's the goal, because I'll tell you, it is hot here today. It is 33 degrees and very, very humid. And we just walked here about 15 minutes and we're already soaked. So, hoping to get out of the heat. All right, this is the inside here of the Hanoi Women's Museum, and on display are a lot of the different ethnic costumes. So this is the top floor, and Each floor in this museum has a different theme. This one is the regional costumes, which is very impressive. Alright, this is very interesting here. This is the earring case. And just to give you an idea how big these are, these plugs here are made of elephant ivory. They're probably 4 centimeters wide, 1.5 inches. These silver ones here, massive as well. And it says on here that the wider the ear hole, the more wealth you have, and if the earlobe actually breaks, it's a major celebration. Here's an example right here of some of the plugs, and then this one you can see the skin actually hanging all the way down, almost ready to break. This section here is also very interesting as well. These tools that you see in here are all for collecting or applying a tree sap substance that was used to lacquer teeth. And this was used up until very recently. In fact, these pictures that you're seeing here are from 1997, and they used to dye their teeth, the women dyed their teeth black with this lacquer, and it was considered to be the height of beauty, and men were attracted to women with black teeth. This is no longer practiced here in Vietnam, but it was done up until the late 90s. Alright, this floor is for the history of women in Vietnam and their role in various things, including revolutions, leading insurrections, being the first members of the Communist Party. Very, very interesting. Learning about a few of these people and what they did, and they have some of their relics and artifacts associated with each of these women. Some of them, even revolutionaries, were killed very young. There's one woman listed here who died before she was 18, and she had already led the forces in a variety of different battles. So it's very interesting, and very interesting to see a lot of the materials that they have on hand that these women used. It's a very impressive display, actually, and very well done. This one is a perfect example of what I was talking about. So this woman joined a security force in the war at age 16 and participated in 17 battles during the Vietnam War. She was decorated at the age of 21. And just to give you an example of some of the things they have associated with the people, here's a mask that was worn during secret meetings, a watch. Here's some false documents that were used by them just to hide their identities. So the amount of history that's here is just absolutely unreal, and the displays are so well done in terms of how they lay out the story for each of these women. Highly recommend this place. You know, one of the things about coming to these countries is getting a different view on things. This museum, not only does it celebrate women, but it celebrates their role in the Vietnam War. And some pretty impressive stories. These 10 women that are on this sign in front of me were all between the ages of 17 and 24, and their job was to fill in bomb craters so that trucks could drive over areas that had been bombed. All 10 of them were killed in the same day during a bombing of the area they were working in by the U.S. military. And they've been celebrated here as heroes for working to fill in holes, and there's some pictures here of women filling in holes. Alright, we are now on another floor here, and this one is about family life, and this is really interesting. All the traditional tools. We've got fishing nets and baskets here, we've got collection baskets over here. Over here we've got tools used for harvesting and planting rice. And yeah, just a really impressive display of many of the different things used for daily family living, and a lot of the illustrations on how they're used. No way! I can't do that.
Look, these ladies in the picture are doing it.
Yeah, I know. Impressive. There we go. Oh, that's not easy. This floor of the museum is used to talk about worship and an explanation of what the meaning is of all of the various symbols and altars and statues associated with the religion, including the goddesses of the mountain, the earth, and the water.